April 4, 2024, Session 1220 of these inner journeys of energy and information through the Omega Communications Portal. Lani opening the space to you. Are you ready to explore and to receive just what you are needing? So what is it that you are needing to receive at this time, this point in time as we measure time? And wherever you are in the cosmos. So we begin as usual. As you listen to this, close your eyes, take in a natural breath, and as you let it out, feel that you have already stepped beyond the locality where you are receiving this, and you have entered the inner space of light, the light station of light, that you exist as and within, and yet as we gather, we are in one specific area to receive, in a dimension to receive. And this is all that's required as you open yourself and you are here. Indeed, you are here, and as Aurum, I am welcoming you into this space where there is a collective consciousness. There are several different groups who are involved in the overview of life and of the beings who are existing in a reality life system that you are participating within. So being called to gather in a space such as this enables you to have a greater view of that lifespan that you are existing within and as you are creating it. The energy coming through follows naturally every point of your existence, every point of exchange in your energy field. And the exchange is information that you present into the consciousness field around you, and we speak about you as the living soul and the expression of the body-mind consciousness together. So all of this, as you present it into the wider field of your consciousness, there is an exchange of energy in accordance with what you are requiring. And so you are acquiring specific energy patterns. There has been instances, many instances, coming to your attention and elsewhere that there is needed to be a synchronization in both elements of your life cycle. That is the body, mind, physical, and the greater consciousness field that perhaps you would class as metaphysical, but it is a connection within one dimension of consciousness that's necessary for you in the current life cycle. And yet, as you receive that in your current life cycle, there is an expansion into multi-dimensional aspects and facets of existence. Now that you have received this and understood it, there becomes an energy system available to you, and we know in your terms this would be declassified information. So in a sense, you have raised your frequency pattern by connecting to source energy to allow you to understand more of the quantumness of you and your presence. Therefore, you are receiving, even through these words and the spaces through the words, informational patterns which you could say are flow wavelengths, or they are coded spheres of information. These are all around you. Your natural receptors within the consciousness field of you, the energy field of you, understands what you are immersed in. When you are in states of consciousness, when you are gathered into the collective consciousness of source creation and the cosmic elements of that. This has always been the focal point, to raise your awareness beyond the levels and the layers of constructs around and within the Earth system that have been developed over generations and evolutionary cycles. And so all of this, when you are aware of those separate layers, you realize that you access the cosmic energy information. And this is a biodynamic field because it is active, and the more you step into this cosmic field from source energy, it increases the clarity within you and around you, around your locality, around your physicality in all of the aspects. You see, there is really no separation from your life support system internally for the physical system. There's no separation from that and the bioenergy system of the cosmic source of you, the point of origin of you, that is constantly receiving fields of information, pockets of coded information containing the necessary elements for your entire energy system. You cannot separate just your physical from the energy field of you. This, in a sense, is bridging a connecting point. It's bridging two aspects of you that is a component of your life. And so, having bridged that, and the connections are clearly open, as they are as you are receiving this in this station of light, then this state of light continues to pour into you. It goes into the framework that you naturally hold about yourself and the life you are living, perhaps the framework you hold about the awareness of relationships and other family relationships, and the relationship of you to the earth. So all of this is necessary for you to understand, but in a sense it's necessary for you to bring into the cosmic intelligence systems. Always. The cosmic intelligence systems that are of source. Therefore, you are now a cosmic intelligence system bringing into the entire system around the planet and into the connected overlaying consciousness matrix field all of the information patterns that are required. Do you see the sense of this? Do you see, with the deliverance of this and the acceptance of this in your soul self, do you see the shift which occurs in the consciousness, in the dimension that is Earth? So this planetoid that is Earth, named, in its consciousness field, in that dimension, is always moving and adjusting itself. in the same way, the consciousness of you, the aspect of you, the cosmic intelligence system within the earth dimension, is constantly shifting and changing. And thus it is necessary to continue moving into reconnect with the pure elements of source energy. This is a natural connection. You do not have to search for it. The statement that you make of consciously connecting to source and all of the elements needed, that's the simple key for you to recognize and to use. And then you allow the energy of that to be processed around you and through you. And you follow the impulses that naturally arise from the central soul intelligence of you. This overlaying connection and communication network that you are within as you receive this is also extended into many of those other planetoid and galactic interactive fields of communication. Be open to what that means for you, not something that has been presented to you, because that may have been presented and created out of a consciousness that was not fully connected to source. So again, your soul central intelligence system will resonate with the true source. And it brings you back into that collective matrix of dimensional and, we'd say, intergalactic communication network. Feel the support of that. Feel the connection. Feel where you may indeed have been and are continuing to exist in those different fields, different reality fields. And it is simply to bring your awareness to that aspect of creation that we speak about this to you. That you are to recognize you are a living element of cosmic creation, and you are present in the current body form to bring it all into the systems around you to naturally support, to uplift others, to enable the conscious awareness of the beauty and the existence of source creation present in the world. It exists behind everything that may be superimposed over it to create a layer of limitation of some way. So this is the simplest way of presenting this to you. And of course, your conscious intelligence system of your soul, you might say your highest self, evolved self, will interpret this, and yet it will maintain the pure, inherent source energy system of creation. You see, the body forms and the forms in all of the natural existence around you have come from one source of creation, an impulse, which is still being spread out to infuse everything with the incoming pure rays that you are receiving, that the Earth planet is receiving, that other planetoids are receiving throughout the multi-dimensional galactic existences. You see, it's the expansion. And so the expansion brings enjoyment. Allow yourself to feel the enjoyment of knowing you are participating in this expansion, in the clearance, in the upliftment, in the expelling of everything that is not naturally part of the coherent cosmic source of creation. We give you a moment to absorb this. Now we bring your focus back to the gathering where you assemble to receive this energy pattern. You may already feel rebalanced, strengthened upliftment all throughout you. And that is the design for the cosmic componentry which comes through from source energy to you. It is active in you right now, in the present. And this is what we came forward to help you remember through this session. Aurum out. Lani speaking again. I acknowledge all of that which you have brought us into, Aurum. Thank you, Aurum. And so this is where we bring the fullness of this presentation around us individually. And each one of us is a unique world. And we're bringing it in a unique way. Bringing it right back now into your locality where you're receiving this. And remember, you're a combination of the body-mind intelligence and the cosmic intelligence systems, all part of your soul presence. It's very beautiful. Thank you for receiving this and all of the enlightenment that you bring in. You may have the sense that there are many pathways have been cleared through this session, in you and around you. So here you are, fully back, fully aware of you as this being with a name, and you are fully present. Now become aware of your natural breathing processes and be aware of the space where you are receiving this and the present moment in time as we measure it. Fully present, thank you. And this ends this session through the Omega Communications portal.